Welcome to another part of Wild Wild Racing. This time we're going to be doing some more car unlocking, starting with Black Lightning. Black Lightning.
Mud Blast, Kemono, Demon, Typhoon.
Oh god. Do you know what the issue with Black Lightning is when it comes to the quest challenge? Well, the quest challenge has always been about collecting the letters that make up the name of the car you're unlocking. And the car we're unlocking is called Black Lightning. How big do you think that is? How about the entire fucking HUD screen there? Jesus! So yeah, we got a bit of a big one there, and we have to go ahead and get it done in 3.5 minutes. In fucking Mexico. I mean, you can kind of tell already this is going to be a pain in the ass. And in order for me to actually get this one done as best as possible, I am going to have to break away from getting these in like the row that they are, like from, you know, the B all the way to the G at the end. I will have to, like, do my own thing. But yeah, not only that, but the developers decided to put the letters in just douchey spots. Now, they're just fucking being dicks about it, honestly. The B being right there is a dick move. Because you are more likely not going to make that fucking turn, or even know to make that turn. And then you gotta go inside the cave, which is already a fucking mess to deal with. Also, the floor lights up, but the rest of the cave does not light up when the lightning goes on. That's weird. After that, you then have to go ahead and just, you know, make it through this shortcut, which we have been doing every time so far. And, you know, then you gotta go over to there, and, you know, it's just gotta, you know, skim through some very tight holes, essentially. Then you gotta go ahead and make a nice little tight left turn of the U-turn all the way upwards up this hill to get to the K, which is right there, while being careful of the rocks and shit around here, because they will stop you as well. And that's the black part done. Now we get the lightning part, which the lightning part starts off right here with this jump here. And the eye, I don't believe actually starts off here. Yeah, it doesn't start off on this one. But we were using it because we need it. Even though the game has fucked me on the turn there. But once we get that shit, then we have to go all the way around over to this part here. Because now, this is actually the pro track. Which means there's now an opening here where the eye is just inside this area. And in case you're wondering, this shortcut just kind of sucks, so I'm not going to use it in the actual races. And then there's the G, and then right ahead is the H, and then right ahead is the T, except it's on the shortcut to my right, not in front of me. So, you know, that's just kind of a forced one to make you backtrack a little bit before continuing on forward. That's a dick move as well, honestly. Once you got that, then you continue on to the, you know, the N-I-N-G. But the issue with that is that you have to go left instead of right because the N is over on this side, over on a hill. And that comes the ING, which took them on their own fucking shortcuts. The way I did this is I went ahead and got the I. Then I stopped. I turned around. And I did not get the N. I got the N. Never mind. I did get on the correct path. Never mind. I'm fucking dumb. I did go ahead and actually get them in order. Because I guess I'm not a pussy, honestly. But then I got Black Lightning. And here's the cutscene for that. Is Black Lightning even any good? Not really.
Black Lightning.
And there you go, we got Black Lightning. So, now we have Black Lightning, we can see that his stats are kinda meh. But we still haven't done the skill challenge yet, so, you know, we can up that up, you know, we can upgrade it to be something worth a shit. For this one, we have to get the ball into the finish line at 52 seconds. And, yeah, that's about the gist of that one. So, this one I actually get on my first try, because surprisingly, I just don't control of it at all on my first go, so I just nail it. Like, here, watch. You'll see there's a whole bunch of like bumps and shit around here, but you'll see it's not a huge deal really in the grand scheme of things. The ball's right in front of you, and all you gotta do is bump this through this wall here. Then you gotta bump it all the way around this very big turn here. Almost going in an entire circle. Only didn't have to deal with this shit. As long as you don't knock it down onto the right here and knock it this way, you won't get fucked. After that, then just keep knocking that ball all the way across, and you'll get over to the other side, where you're basically on the other side of that wall that we started on there. And you just knock it over to your left, or to your right, or whatever. And essentially, the finish line is right here. And that's it. I got on my first attempt. And I didn't expect that at all, honestly. So, that's neat. But now it's time for the actual challenge, which is the stunts. Because we do have a stunt now, and that stunt will give us like a trophy thing. And the stunt in question is... I think this is actually the stunt from the demo. I can't remember very much, but I think this actually is the stunt that I did in one of the demo plays of this game. Because I remember, like, one of the tracks, which I believe was either the Ice one or USA, was, like, one of the demos. While the other one, I had a menu to, like, I had a fucking thing to do a challenge, the stunt challenge. And, I think this is actually the stunt challenge from that demo. And it took me a few attempts to do it, too. Because it was one where I had to make a big jump over shit. So I'm pretty sure this is the one where I had to make that jump. So all you gotta do is get up here, and then go as fast as possible, jump that, go all over this fucking bullshit, and get to the exit there. And that's it. Now, either it was this one, or it was the other one where you then had to make like a weird left turn that if you can get fucked from there. Oh, by the way, we have the Behemoth. So, the Behemoth, is our next vehicle, essentially, and it's just kind of, yeah. Also, you might notice that Black Lightning, even though it has the most intense and biggest name of the game, is not much different to the last vehicle that we unlocked, which was like, I forgot his name, Kimono or whatever. And the problem with that was, it's worse than Double Moon and the vehicle before that one even. And both that and the Black Lightning stats are the same, so... Anyway, 3 minutes 30 seconds to get the Behemoth letters in the last track of the game. So, this is it. This is the absolute last track of the game. Because there are only 5 in the entire game. And the thing is, you don't even know what this track is like, and the game expects you to find these letters in the track. Which, to start things off, they put the B in front of a bunch of shit that you kind of have to find a way to get in on. Otherwise, you get stuck. So that's a great way to start things off, and also you gotta avoid the shortcuts. You have to avoid like twice in this one, which is fucking mean. The next letter happens to be in this shortcut here. Just go around this corner here, you'll get to it. Make a bit of a sharp turn here. There you go. But yeah, it's right to my right there. You can kind of see it. This shit does blend in with the track, unfortunately, at this point. Which is really crap, because I do end up having a hard time seeing those letters as I'm driving through this shit. So I'm basically going by these on memory, because it took me a few attempts. And also, I didn't remember that I had to go this way. I keep going for that because it's the shortcut, and I always go for the shortcut, but you don't want to do that. You want to go this way because the H here is this path. So, you can kind of see that this track is going to be a real pile of shit. because it has a lot of shortcuts that are all mixed together, but there's only one shortcut you really want to go for. But in this case, the game is kind of forcing you to either go for the shit shortcut or go for the normal path. And you will never know this until you realize the beeps aren't around the area you're going for. The E is right there. The M is quite a far path away, so I gotta go around this corner here. In case you're wondering, this shortcut sucks. Like, this shortcut feels about as fast as going normal path, honestly. So yeah, garbage. Once you get past that crap, then you go all the way around here. And then they have the balls to put the O and the M in the same location, but when you get near here, you only see the fucking O blinking, because the M is down here. So as you're going through this your first time, you're probably gonna think, wait, why is the O blinking? Where's the M? When did I miss the M? You didn't. The bastards put it further down where the O is, and you have to go around and get the O. Or you go the shortcut, get the O, then go around and get the M, then turn back. This one has the dickish letters, man. This one has the most fucking dickish letters of the entire game. And once you get the T and H, you better hope you got that gold. Otherwise, you're redoing all of that. And that's it. That's the Behemoth. And with that, we could now see the cutscene of us unlocking the Behemoth. Alright, so now I've got the Behemoth. Now all we have left is getting the skill and the stunt done with this one. And as you can see, the Behemoth is obviously going to have some pretty good fucking speed and acceleration going on. But it's going to have the worst handling of all the vehicles. That is a hell of a fucking trade-off. And this skill requires us to beat this in 44 seconds, which I did once again on my first try. Are you ready to see what I did here in order to beat this one? Well, the ball is to my left, as you can tell. So, you know, you gotta knock that over. See? Knock it over to here to your right, and you just knock it against the wall, and you keep knocking it against until you get to this turn here. As you go here, you're gonna eternally notice that there is a jump. So your goal is to basically go as fast as you can as you're going down here, and hope to God the ball jumps over the gap. And so do you. Which I got on my first try. So luckily I don't have to do this again. And I got my engine. If you're not going fast enough, you're gonna fuck that up and you're gonna fail. Luckily, it's not too bad. And with that, all I have left is the stunts. And yeah, worst handling of all the vehicles. Oh god, our stunt's 43 seconds. The vehicle currently is our fastest, but at the same time, I'll be damned if I'm gonna say that we're gonna be using this and that it's gonna be worth using. Because this game has shown to us that handling is super fucking important. And because of how tight normal terrain is, this is gonna be too much a pain in the ass to deal with. And here, this stunt challenge really fucking sucks. First, you must turn around on a U-turn on both of these, which is already a pain in the ass. You end up going like this, or end up hitting the walls or whatever. You must go around this fucking turn here, go on across this fucking tunnel, making a jump, which jump isn't that bad until you realize that across to your left, you now have to climb up a bunch of hills that if you're not going fast enough, you are never going to be able to climb up fast enough or even beat the stunt because of it. And then, you must go down this fucking free hill spot without fucking bailing. Because it's so easy to get bumped and shit. You must have the speed to get up here, and that's it. And I just barely made it. If you want to see every attempt, let me know and I'll fucking upload the full recording of that stunt challenge on my old channel. Also, get all the challenge trophies and beat the final tournament in order to get a wild challenge. The trophies just so happen to be in time attack. The thing is, you don't have to actually go and do the time attacks just yet. Because next time we're doing the Pro Championship instead, so I'll see you then for that.